You wonderful people, welcome back to the channel. Sorry if I'm a bit... It's 5 o'clock. And it should be returned 5 o'clock. And he said, oh well, hang on, no, not the wrong way around, but it doesn't matter. So, welcome to my daily routine, where basically the plan is... I am going to bring you through an average to get to know me better, because I haven't uploaded. Like I said, I've only started uploading properly since yesterday, because this should be coming out on the Tuesday, so I'm recording it on the Monday. So wibbly wobbly, timey wimey, but basically I'm gonna do this video is to showcase a basic average day in the life of writing for me. So I'm gonna pair up the laptop and like I said back in my other tube newbie tag, I have a 5 a.m. wake up call, so I get up at 10 to 5 and I start writing around 5. And I'm gonna write from now until 7, and then I have to go do a bit of skipping for 10 minutes, so because you gotta get some exercise done. Now, one thing I need to do is I need to, because the rest of my family is completely asleep, because they all get up around, like I said, they get up around 7. I need to go and get sorted, because if I do not, it's gonna wake them all up, and it's just gone 5:01. So I need to get started within the next 9 minutes, because like I said, I can do about 1,000 words an hour, and I'd like to get at least 2,000 words done in the morning. So I'm gonna bring this a little closer, and let's get to work. Okay, so dressing gown on, window open. It's a freezing morning, but I just wanted to show you my setup before I actually get to work. So mainly here, this is my main manuscript. This is currently the latest chapter I've been working on. That's the one that's currently at 2008 words, which is good enough. But then there's that little thing right there. That is my draft. That's the word counts for each chapter so far. Just wow, and then I've got a grand total up there. And I've got the same for draft 1 word counts, and then I've got my reread notes from when I reread the first draft. And then I've got Chrome, this is the proper manuscript on Google Docs, because I don't use Scrivener or anything like that because of money. And then I've just, for basic guidance, this right here is chapter overviews, and then I've got YouTube for my writing music and such, but I think that's enough. I think what we need to do now is we seriously need to start working. So I will, there you go, 5 a.m. wake up, everything is sweated up. I'll come back to you when I'm going downstairs to make my coffee or something like that, which should be about half an hour, 4 minutes, around 6 o'clock. I'll probably end up getting my coffee, and then I'll have my tea at around 7:30, so a lot of caffeine, let's go! I would like to point out at this time that we have just passed the 25k word mark in draft 2. Let's see if I can get that on the screen. Here you go. Oh, you can see kind of the rest of chapters run in chapter 7, but we move. There was a lot of rewrites and there was a lot of stuff getting done. It is been 50 minutes since I last spoke to you. It's now 6 o'clock, so we've been working for about an hour. That's 1,000 words done, latest scenes done, not draft 2, chapter 7 is now 3,020 words, and I've still got to do this final little bit, so I think I'm going to do this final little bit, and then I'm going to bring my laptop downstairs, make myself a coffee. Yeah, I'll make myself a coffee, and then I'll go put on some tracksuit bottoms, do a bit of skipping outside, since that's the only place I can do skipping, because I like to get a bit of exercise in the morning, because I don't have a gym membership yet, but we're almost there. So that's one that 20k. I'll come back for whenever we pass the 50k word mark. I will, which should be some time, because I'm hoping to speed this and get all 40 chapters. Well, I've still got, after this I've got 33 chapters left, so I'm hoping to get 33 done by Halloween. Halloween's probably going to be dead this year. So we just finished chapter 7 at 3,111 words. I was gonna do another segment where Liam and Laura, my 2 main characters, plan out. They plan out their next plan to deal with the upcoming event. That's what I'll call it, as I don't like spoilers. But I decided to forego that, and I just have that happen in the transfer between chapter 7 and chapter 8. I might put it in once I reread and edit this chapter later. So it brings the final document, not the final document, but so far the main document is 50 words. That's 50 words per 7 chapters, and there's 40 chapters, which means hang on, that comes down 7, 14, 21, 28, 35. We'll do 42 because it is exactly 42 with the prologue and the epilogue. So let me get a calculator up. Oh no, Emmett might have overestimated his writing skills, because it's probably going to be double whatever length we get in this, so I don't want it being too long. So that is what? Let me think. 7 chapters per 50, so 50 pages per 7 chapters. So 40 divided by 7 equals. Okay, wait, no, hang on. 42 divided by 7 equals 6 by 50. Okay, no. About 300 pages. Perfect. Now, I want a coffee. So, bad news was no coffee. Good news is I can still have a small cup of tea. I'm not going to have a big cup of tea because I'll save that before I go to school. But right now, if I just knock use there, basically, oh, let's go, there we go. Basically, yeah, couldn't find the coffee beans, so I have a coffee machine, but I don't know how to use it. so I usually just go the old-fashioned way. But no, mornings I'll usually come down here at 5. I don't know why, I just didn't come down at 5 this morning. Usually I work in the sitting room, or I'll bring a coffee up to my desk with water or something like that. But I didn't have that, so I'll come back to you when I'm finished making the tea. Okay, so you saw nothing. Basically, right? So just have my cup of tea. I said because it's only got a half hour, and I've kind of spent a lot of time rambling around my kitchen getting stuff sorted. I'm not gonna start chapter 8 just yet. I'm gonna spend the next half hour editing and fixing chapter 7, because that's how my writing routine usually goes. I'll write a chapter, I'll copy and paste it into the main document, and then I'll working it from there. Okay, so let's get this sorted. And we're done. It is officially, well, it's not, but 4 minutes until 7 o'clock, and I finished writing a chapter, and I've just finished editing a chapter. So that is a win in my opinion. Chapter 7 is completely done. We move on to chapter 8 later on, and a lot of the next 10 minutes of the video is going to be a lot of it's just going to be showing you a usual day in the life of how I work. So what we're going to do now is, once 7 o'clock it's time to start getting some exercise done, because I get all that stuff done in the morning, and so I have time to actually enjoy my day. So let's go. So after that fun little workout, because we've only started working out in the morning recently, and because Emmett hasn't gone to the gym properly, like a proper gym beside my school one, in nearly 10 months, I'm extremely out of shape because quarantine did not do me any favours. So we're going to try start working out in the mornings now, which means I'm going to go have a shower now, and I'll talk to you after that. Look at me. Look at me. I'm beautiful. Yes, uniform is mandatory in Ireland. Yeah, I keep sneezing. I had to delete the last video clip I recorded because corona, and I kept sneezing, even though sneezing is not a symptom of coronavirus. Speaking of COVID, I hope whoever's watching this, I hope your friends and family are safe and you're all keeping well in these, as the ads keep saying, uncertain times. It's been hard on everyone. Thankfully, fortunately, my family has not been properly affected by the virus. I'll give you some lighting. Properly affected by the virus, which I'm really thankful for. But I hope you're all staying safe out there, and I hope you're not being stupid. I hope you're wearing your mask. Too needs to be done. Not going to those anti-lockdown protests. If you are, get yourself checked out. You're the reason thousands of people are dying. Okay. But yeah, no, but it is a really awful time we're going through, and it's something we're going to have to deal with for, I'd say, another year or two at the maximum. Nightmare scenario. It's like staying with us, and it keeps mutating. But yeah, I hope you're all staying safe. I'm going to go make my breakfast, and then I'm going to head off to school. So that's mainly my morning routine. I'll get back to you whenever I can. Next time I see you might be when I'm home, but I'll see you whenever I can, yeah? In a bit. So obviously, once everything's sorted, and my neighbours don't think I'm crazy talking to my phone, once all that's done, once my whole morning writing session's done, this is what happens 5 times a week. School. Now, I'm alright with school. I don't mind school. School's fine in my opinion. It can be a bit of annoying at sometimes, but for the most part, school's alright. Now, my mate, who usually meets up with me, he's texted me saying he won't today, but I don't know why. It's grand. Doesn't really bother me, but so I'm gonna go to school. I'll see you in 6 hours. Well, you guys can have your wonderful time skip, but no, I'll deal with the next 6 hours on my own. Thanks very much. And look at that. You get your 6 hour time skip when I've been stuck in school. Deadly. But I'm home now. Same day. You just went through my entire morning routine, and now we get to go through my afternoon routine. So I'll get back to you in a second. Okay, so finally back in the house, changed, all sorted, got new tracksuit bottoms, and this is what happens now. I'll come in from school, and I'll say hi to my nan, who lives in her own house in our back garden, and then I will usually end up eating. Oh, someone's cleaning upstairs. I usually end up eating pizza, which is what I'm doing now. Usually, like, they're not pizza, right? But it's a rectangle pizza, and they're really tasty, and they're really bad for me, and they're making me fat, but it doesn't matter. They taste great. So I'll come in, I'll eat my lunch, then I've got homework to do. And then because in Ireland I'm finishing, I think if this were America, I would be in my second last year of high school.
I don't know what it's called. But yeah, I'm leaving school in 2 years, so we've got to. I'm walking lower ways. I'm leaving school in 2 years, so I've got to study for big exams in 2 years. Not study. I was gonna make sure I know what I'm doing because this kind of determines my career of writing and the other thing I want to fall apart. So once I get into my afternoon writing routine, I'll check back in with you. And the day is nearly done. I've chilled out. I've done my homework, and now I'm back in the room. We're back where we started, and okay, so let's try not make this a confusing sentence. It is Monday. I'm going to go record Monday's video that I put up on Monday. And because this is Tuesday's video, because I'll edit this and then we'll be done. So, recording Monday's video now while recording Tuesday's video to come tomorrow. Okay, I understand. So, I'm going to go record the top 5 favourite series, book series video for another way again, just to kind of know my style and things. And we'll go get used to. We're gonna go finish up. And here we are, back at bed. We've got here, woke up this morning, back here tonight. It has been, I hope you did enjoy it. So what I've done in the meantime is I recorded yesterday's YouTube video, which I put up yesterday night in Ireland, which was a lot of fun. A nice little one. I rambled a bit, but I enjoyed making it. But that is us. That is my daily routine. That is a typical day in the life of how I work. And obviously I didn't do any writing in the afternoon. I recorded instead because I finished chapter 7 this morning. So I thought I'd start chapter 8 tomorrow. Tomorrow, yous are getting my NanoWrimo pitch because Preptober begins in 2 days' time, and I'm going to give you the basics of what's going to be happening in November, which I'm hoping is going to be a lot of fun, and I've got ideas I'm going to share with you. But until then, stay safe, stay well. I'll talk to you later in a bit.